Welcome to Fast Cars, Fast Girls. We are your IndyCar experience.
Let's just shut it down now.
Oh yeah, we my computer's updated. Molly's got a new computer. There was a metronome sound
We had flashbacks to
from
childhood. Like
piano
it
lessons.
was like
It's
if
been an eventful episode. And we just started.
we didn't even hit record until a moment ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is season 3, episode 37. It is our annual spooky episode.
And we're not just talking about the news that recently came out.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But it is almost Halloween, so we like to
Do some spooky true crime shit
yeah.
in and around IndyCar and or Speedway and or next year racing because I think we've ran out.
Yep.
Unless Alexander Rossi turns into a serial killer.
You
And
mean
I already
unless
claim
he
it.
gets caught?
Yeah, and I claim that one. Okay. Actually, we're going to run that together because we're going to be the people who bring it
I
down.
was like, I'm pretty sure that we came up with that theory as a team.
That'll be our next episode.
Yeah. It'll be us hunting Alexander Rossi. It's like the show Mindhunters, but with us in
but
the
with
paddock.
us. Oh God. I
Uh,
think that turns into a buddy comedy real quick with the two of us.
yeah, it definitely does.
It's like the other guys with Will Ferrell.
You didn't do a desk pop?
I'm a peacock captain.
You gotta let me fly.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right. That's a great movie.
That's a
Okay.
fantastic movie.
We should probably warm up these tires before we get rolling too far.
Yeah, there's only two things: the news and spooky time.
Spooky time, spooky time, spooky time.
Get. Ow, ow. Actually, these are all true crime, not hauntings.
That's true. Although
I bet
they
if
might be haunting somebody because they're both kind of messed up.
Yeah, no, this might both of these could turn into like hauntings if you fall into the whole like violent death leads to haunting
Yeah.
type of thingy.
People believe in that. Yeah.
I mean, live your life.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, all right.
Oh
So let's
boy.
start off with. Actually, let's run it like back to front on the news.
Yeah, let's start off with the good news. You mean?
Yeah. So the really good news.
People got married.
Yeah. The remaining bachelors and Penske both got married this weekend.
That's true.
So Penske now has no bachelors.
Well, now what are they gonna do?
I don't know.
I think they have bachelors on their NASCAR side, but
Yeah.
who cares?
So Joseph Newgarden and Ashley got married this weekend.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And then Simon and Haley got married actually on Friday on my birthday.
And congratulations and double congratulations for keeping that shit locked up.
Yeah, they did, man. That was a secret.
Like, they talk about like Hollywood couples like this shit was on lock.
It was locked down like Fort Knox.
Like, dang.
Nobody knew it was coming.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. They were the better looking couple.
Oh my gosh, that suit, the burgundy,
suit, her dress with the lace.
gorgeous.
Oh my god!
Because not everybody can pull off the lace sleeves.
Yeah, she could.
Yeah, no, she looked gorgeous.
And
I mean, hair and makeup, beautiful as always.
well,
I mean, she just is gorgeous. But
fine. I'm still waiting on my photo of Norman.
Of Norman in the matching suit.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can't tease that out,
You
People
can't
magazine.
not say, like anybody, even Norman.
Oh, and the dog had a matching tux, but we're not going to show you a photo
where is
of
it?
a Jack Russell Terrier in a matching burgundy tux.
This is what America needs. That would solve some problems. I think everybody's emotions would be better if we all saw Norman in a matching burgundy tux.
I mean,
he even teased it out on his Instagram. He's like, "Can't wait to show you my tux." And I almost commented, "Why are you hating?
right?
Why are you so hateful, Norman?
Right? Like, just show it to me.
Like, what are you building up for?
Show me the tux.
Why is this a thing?"
Because Simon loves drama.
That's true.
Yeah, he does.
It's very true.
I love it. But yeah, so
Very nice.
Joey New and Simon both got married this weekend.
It was quite the season for weddings in IndyCar.
It was. I say Wiki got married, Hinch got married,
Jocelyn got married.
Jocelyn and Be Cool Nigel
and
got
Be Cool
married.
Nige got married. We're putting them in our list.
We are. So yeah, a lot of IndyCar weddings this season.
Yeah.
So congratulations to everybody.
Yay!
Enjoy the off season.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Enjoy a little bit of downtime.
And in the almighty words of Kanye, you better have a prenup. Holla, we want prenup. Although he has a new album out, I've not listened to it yet. So.
Also, Molly's happy to help you with any prenuptial.
Well, I mean, if y'all married, we missed that boat.
But for anybody in the future, Molly
is
available for hire.
I will do prenups. I will just Google it.
I mean,
It's a
It's a
prenup.
contract.
It's fine. It's easy peasy.
I mean, it's a contract, you
Yeah.
know.
Speaking of contracts.
Speaking of,
Oh,
nice. I like how you
I
did
just
that.
straight out of my butt. So Dale Coyne is expecting to sign their contract with Ferrucci. I think it's getting down to like crossing the I's, dotting the T's, all that
The other way
shit.
around.
Maybe. He's Sicilian. I don't know.
It's true.
He can do what he wants.
That's true. That is true. So, but yeah, there's no indication that he's not going to be with
No, no,
Dale
no.
Coyne next year.
It's just paperwork.
Just paperwork.
Although,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't think Dale Coyne has a reputation of doing people dirty like that.
No, he doesn't seem like a do you dirty. I mean, I think that's why he does the 1 year
Yeah, he's
contract.
like, it's a 1 year. Like, at the end of the year,
We're both going to evaluate this relationship.
it sounds like they've had that moment and they're moving forward.
I feel like Dale Coyne is a very much like, let's manage your expectations kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's a straight up, I feel like I would enjoy doing business with him. Like, you know exactly where you stand. You know
I
what
feel
you're
like
going
I
to
would
get.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, just like blunt, direct, to the point. Like, nope, we're doing 1 year. And at the end of it, we're going to look at it and be like,
Uh,
did it work for both of us? Nope. Bye. No hard feelings.
no bullshit. We're just moving on. Like, I
I like
appreciate
it.
that. Yeah.
I very much appreciate it. So, which I'm excited. I'll be excited to see him racing alongside Seabass again. I think that
Definitely.
they're a good team.
I do too. They're fun to watch. I think they've got a good partnership.
Yeah, and I mean, even though it's not been 100% confirmed, things haven't been formally signed. I don't feel like Ferrucci should be worried because he did finish well and he
Mhm.
did very well in the ovals this year. So
That's true. Although there is somebody now looking for a Honda seat.
there is now somebody looking for Honda seats.
Oh
So
my
the most
god.
exciting piece of news, amazingly, we had not recorded. I'm really liking how this is working out this year.
I know. This was surprising.
It truly is going to be the year of FCFG.
It really is.
So per racer.com and
Yeah.
now the Associated Press.
Yeah, and now AP, but I'm wondering if AP is citing the same racer article.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
I've watched the newsroom multiple times. I'm cool.
I know. Well, I'm just, yeah, because I'm like, okay, you're like what, 15 hours behind?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, but yeah, so AMARSP, Arrow McLaren Racing SP.
Mhm.
Well, somebody outscooped him because they were going to make an announcement today, but somebody spilled the beans to Racer that Hinch will not be with them in 2020. It will be Pato Award and Oliver Askew.
Shocking IndyCar as a whole.
I mean, yeah, sending shockwaves
Shockwave.
throughout the IndyCar internet at
Like,
large. Yeah.
was my phone on Do Not Disturb? Yes. Did I still wake up and wonder why I had over like 50 missed text messages? Yeah. And at that point, I was like, either somebody died
Yeah.
or somebody lost a seat.
Yep.
Like,
So kind of,
unreal.
I mean, I won't say quite the 11th hour because we're still in October, but knowing that he's got this extra year on his personal sponsorship with Honda
Mhm.
and that there is one possible remaining Honda seat left, it's kind of at the 11th hour.
That and like any Chevy team would have had to have the resources like Arrow McLaren SP does to buy out that final Honda year.
Yeah.
Like, so he's basically going to a Honda team.
I mean, that's kind of his only option.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very interesting. Seems like quite the raw deal. I mean,
It's
we've discussed many times that they used very vague language.
they have
We've always had every intention of keeping James and blah blah.
and he was slated to test the windscreen on the Chevy McLaren car like at the end of the week.
Which that's craziness.
Like up until Friday, because I was reading an article Friday when they put out their new logo.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, and Hinch is going to be testing the windscreen in the Chevy McLaren. Nope. I mean, I hope not. I kind of been like, no, you can go fuck yourself.
I mean, if I was Hinch, yeah, I'd be like, yeah.
Nope, not
You
happening.
can shove that right up your ass.
You can take the windscreen, fold it, roll it up real tight, bend over, right up your butt. Just right. No. Mm-mm.
No. Hard pass.
No, thank you.
Yeah, he got done dirty on this one.
Yes. Just.
Which,
my God.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know. It just kind of sits wrong with me.
It does. Now, I'm not unhappy that Pato and Ollie have
No.
rides. I think they're
I love
great.
both of them, and I'm
Yeah,
excited to see them race this season. I mean, I thought that Pato got a raw deal last year.
yeah, absolutely.
I think, I think that he's going to be a great driver in the IndyCar series, and
Hmm.
I think that Oliver Askew will as well. I'm excited for both of them. So I want to be clear about that. That's
Yeah, like yeah,
well,
let
there
me
were a lot of people that they were like, I have no mixed emotions. I'm just pissed, and I'm like, no, I'm pissed for Hinch. I'm like, but
like
my mixed emotions are I'm very excited for these two drivers.
because they are both good. They got great talent. I mean, my concern and my thought for Errol McLaren is you've got two young drivers
Yeah,
instead of kind of
having
somebody with some season because really Pato had like half of a season.
well, and let's just talk about the fact that none of the latter series does pit stops. So you no longer have a drive like Pato did just a few races.
Yeah,
And so that's the only experience with pit stops in IndyCar that he has.
man, T's and P's for the pit crew.
Yes, all of the T's and P's.
All of them.
Nigel, it's okay if you're not cool this year. We understand it might be a
Yeah,
bit of a curve,
it's okay.
bit of a learning curve. It's
You can
okay.
be uncool. We will allow it,
As long as you're cool to us, give us like the finger gun from the booth.
please.
In fact, please do that. Yeah.
Just do that
Just
once.
give us like a little finger gun here and there when you see us, and then we'll leave you alone.
We're going to be put on a list.
If we're not already
I
on
mean,
it.
let's be fair. We're already on the list.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, I
so
mean, definitely. I mean, I just feel gutted for Hinch.
I did too. And I was reading some. I was on the internet. I was reading internet comments. It's
No,
never good,
yep.
never a good place. But somebody brought up the whole like, what does this mean? Like, does Wickens really have a spot like they said he did?
I mean, somebody did say that, and I was like, that's an excellent question.
That's a that
We don't have the answer to it,
that's a
but
great question.
I'm intrigued.
I would like to know the answer.
Yeah, I would very
Was that the
much.
same damn lip service you gave Hinch?
Hmm. I mean, I feel like he probably does because Arrow sees that as good PR.
As
Um,
opposed to naked photos.
as opposed to yeah, which I mean, it wasn't like they were porn. I just want
I mean,
to, which
yeah.
I want to. Let me just take a moment here.
Okay,
I'm gonna take a moment and just rant on Arrow for just a minute.
that's fine.
Should somebody have made sure that your big sponsor was made aware of everything you're doing?
Yes.
Yes. Were they in the wrong for not doing that? Absolutely.
Hmm.
Not gonna deny that. But Arrow, really, like, calm the fuck down.
Exactly.
This has created so much bad press for them.
Hmm.
And also, it's 2019. Like the fact that IndyCar is popular enough again that ESPN wants to include one of our drivers in the body issue is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of their biggest, um, whatever, publications of the year. It's like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Yeah.
Even people who don't, subscribe every week, they will still get this issue.
Yes.
So it's pretty big to be included in it. Like, just look around more than 6 inches in front of your face and
Hmm.
think this is probably good for everybody. Like for the greater good, this is a good thing for our sport. And like, I don't know, just pull your panties out of your ass crack, get them out of a bunch,
Hmm.
put on your
Unbunch
big boy
yourself.
pants,
Yes.
and like he didn't show his dick and balls, okay? He also had a major accident, and so it
Yes.
showed his scars. Like that's pretty cool. It
That was.
shows
Yeah.
that he can bounce back. I mean, there's lots of cool things about it, and I don't know what they're focusing on, but maybe it's different since I'm a nurse. Like
I
I
mean,
don't see the like I like the
it
I
wasn't.
see naked human bodies all the time, and it's not a sexual thing.
And
Like
it wasn't even. It wasn't sexual. Now I'm the. I mean, I'm a damn prude, and we all know it. But it was like, oh goodness. But it wasn't like weirdly pornographic
no,
photos
you
either.
see more of Michael Phelps in the Olympics than you
Yeah.
do a Hinch in these shoots.
Honest to Pete, it was just more of like this. These are like I just shoot the shit.
Yeah,
That was. It's more like seeing like a brother or a cousin. You're like, oh God, no, wait a minute. Like that's what it was. It was like,
yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
okay. And then you're like,
But yeah,
damn, man,
there was nothing inherently bad about the photos or
no,
pornographic or inappropriate or
no,
so I just yeah. I'm like I just don't get it. But I feel like they held a grudge and that waiting till this long to quote unquote release
shitty,
him is
super shitty. You
well yeah,
released
because they
Marcus
wanted to
Ericsson like
yeah, I
a
mean they
long
wanted
time
to
ago.
park him for Laguna Seca.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've been plotting to do this since then and just holding it.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. It just seems like a real interesting way to start your IndyCar tenure by pissing off a shit ton of fans.
And nixing. and I don't think anybody would disagree, probably one of the most, if not the most, active drivers in the paddock.
Yeah,
Like, because I mean, Elio is always popular, but he's not, full
he's not full
time.
time anymore. Yeah,
But I think it's like Hinch and TK. And by the way, did you see TK's like weirdly cryptic?
it was in reference
I know
to
people were
Hinch.
losing their
I
mind.
know, and then he commented farther down the post,
He
and I
was
was like,
like,
people
"Calm down."
are like cropping this because I went straight to his Facebook because I
Yeah,
was like, well, let me just before
I know the internet got crazy again.
yes,
I was like,
but
"Whoa."
yeah, Hinch won most popular driver last year. Now, is he, going for first every time? Is he on the podium every week? No, he's not. But that doesn't change the fact that he's still one of our most popular
Hmm.
drivers, as is Connor Daly. And I think that that's pretty, I don't know, it's just pretty jacked up that we've got two very popular drivers that don't have full time rides.
I think it's absolutely insane.
Like, get your shit together, sponsors.
And it's not like they are last place drivers either.
No, that's the thing. They're not back markers.
No.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And McLaren just rubbed me the wrong way in May.
Yeah, this is definitely like, ooh, you guys have got a lot of cleaning up.
They really do, because yeah, I don't know. I just felt like they came in acting like they were better than everybody else in
Hmm.
May, and so I mean, I was willing to give them a fair shot, but this just seems dirty.
It is dirty.
I mean, again, I still hope the best for Oliver Skew and
Yeah,
Pato Ward,
absolutely.
and of course, I still love lots of people on that team. So
Yes.
I mean, it's not like we're not going to support.
No. But now all the Hinch stuff's going to be on sale.
Yes, it is.
Guess who's getting Hinch jerseys? I'll be like, oh yeah, I got your jersey. Cool. I can't wait to wear it next year. Awesome. Flash forward to me. Oh yeah, no, he's no longer on that team
Do
anymore.
you
You can
think
still wear.
Arrow will make me blur their logo out of my Instagram photos?
Are you naked in your Instagram photos?
Well, if it's got a bunch of Hinch stuff, I mean,
They can't make you do anything with your own photos. I'd like
that's
to see them
that's
try.
the answer I like to hear. I have a permit.
Just says I can do what I want.
Exactly. Oh, so yeah, that's pretty wild.
It is wild.
There's really only one possible Honda seat left, and that
Yeah,
is the potential for a third
that's that
RLL
like
car.
mysterious third, yeah, RLL car that it's like the
May or
ghost
may not
car.
exist.
Yeah, it's a ghost. It's the ghost car.
The ghost car. So yeah, that may or may not exist. We
I,
will find out. I mean, there's a possibility of like maybe Chip Ganassa doing a fourth, but I don't see that as
I don't.
incredibly likely.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't see the third car happening, so the fourth car, whew,
Yeah.
buddy.
Um, I mean, my dream team would be for Meyer Shank Racing to add a second car and it to be Jack Harvey and James Hinchcliffe. That would be the most fun team in the
That'd be the
paddock.
greatest team ever in the paddock. Oh my god.
Permanent invites to FCFG Unplugged.
Yeah, all the time.
All like
All. We will
yes,
make sure to have shitty light beer for you.
yeah.
I promise.
We will start bringing Bush Light just for Mike Shank,
Yeah, we'll just keep it like a 6 pack in the car. It's
and
fine.
hell, we'll bring Jen for Anne Marie.
We will cater specifically to this.
Hmm.
Hinch, let us know what your people want to drink to. We'll make sure that we have it.
If it's Labatt Blue, I'll get that too.
Like we'll make it
We
happen.
are good hosts. I mean that, but yeah, I don't see that as likely, but
I know. God, that'd be great.
damn, that would make me happy.
Damn.
So yeah,
God, it's gonna be shitty.
it'll be interesting to see what happens with weekends. Well, and also, I mean, Hinch is his best friend, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
very interesting. Feel like there's gonna be a lot of fallout from this
Oh God, there's gonna be so much fallout.
for months.
Yeah. I'm like, boy, I hope everybody who's in a seat right now has a signed contract because I'd have been like, oh God, we gotta get this signed now.
I mean, I hope that nobody on that team has ever sent a sext because I mean, like some quasi-naked photos and 3 people lost their jobs. So put a password on your phones, people.
Remember,
It is cutthroat over there.
if you don't do work business on your phone, they have no right to search it.
Bingo.
We're in the state of Indiana. Y'all are on my turf now.
It's a one-party state, y'all.
I'm just talking about searching your phone.
Oh no, I know.
Very clear on that.
Yeah. No.
That was my thesis.
Well, was it really? That's awesome.
Some of us really enjoy privacy.
I mean, I really do.
It's the next big thing.
It's important.
It is.
So,
It is.
but yeah, so we will keep you fully abreast of any and all updates as far as to where James Hinchcliffe will be driving.
Oh boy.
I just can't even imagine him not driving in 2020.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. It
A
would just.
race weekend without James Hinchcliffe. I don't even know
It's
what
like
that
a
would look
day
like.
without the sunshine.
Right?
Just because he's a permanent fixture, he's like always there. Yeah, I don't know. Like even when he didn't even like when he got bumped, he was still at the track the next day.
He sure was.
Now he did not show up for race day, which I ain't mad at him
I
for
get
that.
that.
I
Yeah.
mean that's fine, but like he was there the next day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. He was
Yeah.
hell. He was there for carb day.
Yeah, I was.
That we know.
But yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how he's gonna vibe with RLL if that's where he ends up.
It's just a odd team to begin with.
It is.
Like I get it, a ride is a ride, but at the same time,
It's hard if you don't feel like you can trust either of your teammates on track.
which you cannot.
Nope.
Which what makes them great teammates. They just don't trust each other, and they know it.
I mean,
I
it's almost like they're siblings.
Yeah, they really are like siblings.
Yeah.
hmm
But
hmm
but yeah, I mean, of course, if he goes to RLL, I mean, I will happily support him there.
I will support him.
Yes.
Let me make those pronouns and those nouns very clear.
We always support David Letterman.
I enjoy David Letterman and I enjoy Billy Joel. I just don't enjoy their current crop of drivers. I enjoy Santa and Billy Joel.
Very true. Uh, so it'll, yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those. We'll see what happens.
we shall see. We shall see. I hope that Canada gets a decent TV deal this year as well.
God. So do all the Canadians.
Yeah, I know. I know that they do. Especially, I'm like man, they've had a rough year. Like the whole not being able to get IndyCar races, and now the active Canadian
Like
driver
the
doesn't have a
one
seat. Yeah,
Canadian
like
driver.
if you have Canadian friends, check on them,
Yeah,
make sure
please,
they're okay. It's
you
been a
know,
very emotional season.
send them a note, see how they're doing. The holidays are coming up.
Yes, for our Canadian listeners, we're really sorry about everything. Very sorry.
We're very sorry.
We love you. T's and P's.
Yes, T's and P's to Canada.
T's and P's to Canada.
A
Oh,
lot of T's and P's around this.
a lot of T's and P's this week.
Oh
Oh,
God.
well, before we jump into our spooky time,
Spooky time.
spooky time, spooky time, spooky time. I just want to let everybody know if this is your first time listening to us, we typically talk a little bit more about racing and things, but this is a special episode. But you can catch up on all of our episodes from our social media, which
Yes.
you can find at our website www.fastcarsfastgirls.com. We have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a Facebook. You can link to all of them from our website. You can also find us on any podcast hosting app ever.
All.
All of them, all of the hosting sites.
hmm
Make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends and family, and of course, come up and say hi if you see us at a racetrack.
Yes. Always say hello at racetracks.
Always,
Always wave when you see the flamingo.
yes. If you're not sure if it's us, just look for checkers and a big pink flamingo.
Then you got it. You found us.
It's us. Found us.
You caught me. Caught the tater.
Caught the tater.
God.
Oh,
Some clutch references in this episode that really are showing our age.
there. Yeah. Well, I did just have a birthday, so
That's true. That's true.
old AF.
Not really.
No, not
No.
really.
No. All right. Well, it's time for spooky time.
It is. So it's listed that I go first, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
jump right in.
because I went first last time.
You did.
hmm
Okay, so this is a rather recent crime about Michael Redlick, who how did I already lose it? I'm an idiot. There we go. There it is. All right. I was like, dang it. So his link is that he worked for the IMS between 2011 and 2013. He served as former senior vice president, chief sales officer, and chief marketing officer. Prior to that, he was VP of business development for the San Francisco 49ers, blah, blah, blah. He's gone on
hmm
to do other things. Well, he did for a little bit anyway.
Bum,
But he
bum,
worked at a
bum.
bum bum bum. But yeah, from 2011 to 2013, he was at IMS. So there's the link there. Um, however, everything that he did was done on January 12th of just this year, 2019.
Ooh.
So he was found dead in his home. His wife Danielle was home.
Hmm.
Um, detectives have put together a timeline. They think that the fight started around like 10:30 to the night before.
And that's when the fight started.
Yeah. Because they are alleging that she waited like 11 hours from the incident till she called police.
Oh, dang.
And initially said, allegedly, said that he had had a heart attack, and then said that he stabbed himself.
Hmm.
When they got there, there were a lot of clues that maybe that wasn't the case. The ME, of course, found that it was highly unlikely that he had stabbed himself based on the severity of the stab wounds.
I, I have a question.
Yeah,
How does one have a heart attack and yet is stabbed?
I think she was just a little panicked.
Okay.
But the severity of the wounds, specifically the ones to the face, make it unlikely that he stabbed himself. Yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
Oh, boy.
don't get your hopes up. They've already said they're not going to let cameras in, at least for the kid's testimony.
Well,
But I think they might put a kibosh on the whole thing, which is unfortunate because I feel like there's going to be some wild defense
I was
theories.
say,
Although her
oh.
attorney is the same one who got Casey Anthony off.
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn.
I mean,
Oh.
they got money. Like,
Well, that's true.
yeah.
Well, she got money.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. So, and then also, so they've had a rocky relationship.
Hmm.
Um, when they asked the kids, there were some quotes from the kids, and they have a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Oof.
The 10-year-old described both his parents as alcoholics.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and like, and it was, corroborated by the kids that they would often get physical when they would fight, and that they fought a lot. Um, neither of the kids were home when this went down.
That's good.
Thank God, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, many people have called the relationship toxic.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, some other just things that were suspect when they arrived to the home is that the pool of blood, like it looked like some of it had been started to be cleaned up. There was
Mm-hmm.
like a trail with like bloody towels that she had like tried to like take to the wash, I guess, and then like some of the stains, it looked like she tried to scrub them. And so yeah, so they have this toxic relationship. They'd separated, they got back together. He had reportedly said to one of their friends, after they had had an argument because they got kind of heated and often, and a lot of people knew this, he made a
Mm-hmm.
joke that, they were fine as long as he hid the knives.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Mm-mm.
So she's been charged with second-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
Well, yes, that's what happens
Yeah.
when you try and finish up.
She also had been talking to somebody on a dating app and says that that's what spurred the fight.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other records of other times and other things that the kids have told him about a prior fight where, he got pissed off and was like coming after her and she locked herself in the bathroom and he's trying to like break down the door and he's
Mm.
drunk and the kids like throw his drink away. And, I think she like left out the window or whatever and was texting with the kids and they said that they, threw away his vodka and she said like, well, don't do that because I need to pass out so I can come back home.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
a very unstable house,
Yeah.
very unstable. So she, was talking to somebody on this dating app and he found out about it.
Was it tender?
It was not Tinder.
Damn it.
It was something, yeah. The name was suspect for like if you're
Host?
married and want to, yeah.
Oh, like cheaters.com or
Yeah,
whatever.
something, yeah. So yeah, they also found on her phone, after they arrived to the scene and all that business, that she had been on her app that morning before she called 911.
Oh, no. Oh, boo boo.
And that then she also looked up how to commit suicide by slitting your wrist and like how long it would take to bleed out from slitting your wrist. And when they got there, they found her with like slashes on her wrist, but not enough to do
Mm,
any serious damage. Um,
bless her.
but yeah,
Ugh.
so yeah, I think just panic at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very, very interesting. It's like yeah, I'm not surprised that this escalated to the point of murder. It seems like this was a very volatile relationship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The entire time. A
Yeah.
lot of yeah, a lot of physical altercations, a lot of
Mm.
fighting. I mean, she filed for divorce in 2018 initially, and then
Oh.
they were trying to work it out, and then it's like they both knew they were gonna. It wasn't working out, but so I don't know. I don't know how it's like that you're separated, but you're gonna get upset that somebody's on a dating app. Like,
Yeah,
but
that
also I'm
always.
like, why are you still living in the same house at
Yeah,
that
but
point?
like, yeah.
Made of questions,
Yes.
made of questions. But and so she hasn't gone to trial yet.
Okay.
There's not gone to trial. Of course, there's still in all the
I was
pretrial
say
motions and all that business.
that's
And
you're looking at another year and a half.
oh yeah, I mean for a murder trial,
Easily.
easy, easy. Obviously, the kids have a guardian at this point.
Hmm.
Because are you gonna leave them with mom?
No, no, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
So all of this, I mean, it's a pretty gnarly
It is
murder
pretty
story,
gnarly. Yeah.
but that's not the most fucked up part about it.
What?
It gets weirder.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so all of
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
So they've been married for at least 15 years because they have a 15-year-old, whatever. Um, so all of that, and you're like,
Hmm.
that's messed up. Here's the weirdest part.
Okay.
3 weeks before they started dating, Danielle's mother passed away.
Hmm.
You might ask, why is this
I
relevant?
yes.
Because Michael Redlick was married to Danielle's mother.
Shut your face.
I swear to God.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Now, like,
weird.
not when she was a kid. It
Sure, but
wasn't like he raised her as his stepdaughter and then married her, because that would be super,
like that's
like, yeah.
extra weird. Yeah.
But
That's
he was officially her stepfather for a period of time.
why. Oh.
There is speculation that it's because the mom didn't have great health insurance.
Hmm.
But if it was just a marriage, like, just so that she could have health insurance while she was dying, why would they wait until after the death to start dating?
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
like
if he
a
was really interested in Danielle the whole time
like they should have
and was
been.
just doing somebody a favor,
Yeah.
yeah, no, he was boinking the mom.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah,
No, that's 3 shades of fucked up.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Yep. That's crazy.
yeah,
Hmm.
so you just never know.
You no, you don't.
I know. He looks totally normal.
Does he?
He does.
Huh.
Well, I mean, they're not showing great pictures of her.
Oh, it looked like she might have a mullet.
Yeah, she got a bit of a mullet look. She looks like she's been rode hard and put up
I
wet a
was
few
gonna say.
times. Like,
Yep. And she has
oh,
a.
this is the day of. She got visible blood on her neck. Oh yeah.
Oh well, okay.
And it was like she stabbed him with like a kitchen knife and not a super sharp one. Like,
Dang, you gotta like mean it then.
yeah, yeah, it's wild. Yeah, this is the knife. Like, it's just like a step above a steak knife,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah,
Oof. Oof. Interesting.
very interesting. So I'll be interested to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in second degree, since I mean I think that they're going with the crime of passion.
Yep, it sounds like if it's kind of from a fight.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So and with the multiple instances in the past, I mean she clearly. I mean if she was planning on killing him, you would have thought that she would have hit it better.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
but I don't see how she's going to get out of the second degree murder charge. Unless she
Mm.
goes, I mean, there wasn't an indication of like prior hospital records or domestic violence calls,
Mm,
which depending if they live in a super nice neighborhood where you've got a lot of land, your neighbors might not hear you screaming.
that's true.
So, it's not going to be like if you're in a city where you're side by side and other people have called the police because of fights that have gotten out of hand. But she could go with the
Battered wife thing.
battered wife, yeah.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Which, I don't want to discount that,
No, we just don't know.
but I also feel like this might be a case where they're both a little crazy.
I'm feeling that's
I
a.
yeah, I don't know that she really fits. I mean, yes, this is a domestic violence, but I don't know that she fits the bill of like battered wife syndrome.
I think this just might be Florida man and Florida woman.
Yeah,
But especially
and it happened in Florida.
that's what. No, that's
Yeah,
why. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And sleeping with a mom.
Florida man. Yeah,
That one is a little rough.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one. When I got to the end of the research, and I was like, what? He was
Huh?
married to her mom. Okay, I was like, I gotta start over again.
You're like, wait,
I
wait,
gotta
wait,
start from the top.
wait a minute. This just changes everything.
This just got weirder.
Miss just
So
took it and flipped it.
I flipped it.
Mm,
So I
mm,
hope those
mm.
kids are okay though.
Oh,
I think there's definitely already been some emotional damage done. That's
100%. Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
hopefully they are in a safe, stable environment now.
Yes, definitely. Well, Speaking of relationships gone bad,
Yes, let's
that's
get
that's
into it.
the theory of the spooky stories.
Spooky, spooky,
This is the
spooky.
spooky Cynthia Albrecht, who was the executive chef for the Penske Marlboro racing team, which was Penske and
Yes.
Marlboro money until the tobacco settlement said, nah, not happening anymore. So all the tobacco money left IndyCar, and everybody was sad because, well, that was some good money.
It was some good
It was
money.
some good money. Yeah. And so at Penske Marlboro, which I just realized I wrote pensive Marlboro. my
Thoughtful.
my new computer is not caught up to the words that I needed to catch up to. Hmm. At the time of this incident, their drivers were Rick Mears, Bobby Unser, Emerson Fittipaldi, and Paul Tracy. Well, let me just there you go.
Nice.
She also was a cook, like in the off season, like did a bunch of cooking for like celebrities, including Arnold Schwarzenegger,
No kidding.
also Donald Trump. But I found Arnold Schwarzenegger cooler
Yeah.
because it's Arnold.
Well, yeah. I'll be back.
Although he had some issues too.
Indeed.
The second party in this is her still at the time husband Michael, who was the head mechanic for Dick Simon Racing.
Okay.
It's a guy. He was a racer. He also was an owner. Some drivers they had were not at the time of this incident, Ari Leindyke, Hira Masashuda, and Lynn St. James.
Okay.
So, yeah. Michael was also known as Krabby. That was his nickname in the paddock. Krabby. We're already off to a bad start.
It doesn't seem like that's a good thing.
No,
Yeah.
no. He had a reputation for being a bully and abusive.
Ooh.
And around the time of this incident, he had been fired from Dick Simon Racing, and apparently he believed that it was Cynthia who got him fired because their relationship had soured.
Had imploded.
Yeah. Like they had actually started like divorce proceedings, and their divorce would have been final the day after she disappeared.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Which, as any sort of investigator would think, was like, oop,
It's a
ding,
red
ding, ding,
flag.
ding, 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 ding. Got it.
It's a
So,
red flag.
let me take you back almost. It's funny enough, October 22nd, 1992.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
The final kart race had ended. Cynthia had come home. She made a call to her friend at like 9:30 p.m. and she was actually scheduled to leave soon to go on vacation. She was never heard from again. She disappeared. Um, they did find her body a week later in this like field in Newton County, which one article described as a known body dumping field.
Okay.
I was like, what? Also, weed used to grow there.
I mean, weed grows everywhere. That's why it's called weed. But,
Well, like
but, but yeah, like
Newton
a
County.
lot
And
of it. Yeah.
for those of you who don't know where Newton County is, it's on 65. It's where the Fair Oaks is, the cow
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Newton County. I had to look.
Yep. I know. I just looked it up because I was like, I know I've been there. I actually, that's where he went for that county.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Fascinating. Well, and I think they're one of the few counties on Central Time.
They are one of the few counties on Central Time. Yeah, because it's that northeastern part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So yeah, up in the region.
It's right below the region. It's between the region and Lafayette, really.
Yeah,
It's like region-esque.
it is.
It's like sometimes you drive in streets and you're like, well, this street is bad, this street is good, but here's the middle street. That's Newton County.
Yeah,
Not the region, but not anywhere else.
yeah.
So, yeah, her body was found. She had been decapitated.
That seems like a lot of work.
I mean, it is. I really feel like it's a lot of work.
Well, and like there are plenty of other ways to identify a body even without the head.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a great
Because,
forensic countermeasure.
like, that's the only reason people, it's like, well, you can't identify him without a head. Have you heard of fingerprints before?
Right. DNA?
I mean, it was 92.
Well, true.
But fingerprints.
Yeah, fingerprints. Those have been around for a long time.
Yep. So we got a body. And so now we're going to investigate a murder. And the Speedway police had jurisdiction.
Oh,
And they actually asked the FBI to help.
that makes sense. I mean, we're a small town.
It's a small town, I get it.
Well, and they didn't want a repeat of Burger Chef where they
were
didn't
like,
bring in people until too late.
let's get the FBI involved immediately. However,
We don't need two murders in this town where we fuck things up.
Michael went to Florida and skipped out on a polygraph test.
All right then. I mean, you could have just taken it. They're not admissible
I
anyway.
know it's a whole thing, but he was like, I'm out because
No, thank you.
he had an alibi. A friend was like, no, he was with me in Wisconsin the whole time.
Doubtful.
Well,
Also, I'm pretty sure you drive through Newton County to get to Wisconsin.
fun fact, you do. It's right on the drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
But wait, my friend.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So they looked at our house, like her luggage was all there. The front door was locked.
So somebody who had a key.
Yeah. Patio was unlocked.
Okay.
And her keys were in her car. Right? But this all points to a murderer that you know.
Yes. Oh yeah, at all points.
It's all like you knew this person, you let
Yeah.
them in, like you're cool, you're comfy, whatever. So obviously, not obviously, but because they had, Michael had this alibi, their investigation stymied. I mean, he was obviously always suspect number.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he didn't want the divorce. He had recently taken out a $50,000 insurance policy on her after they got separated.
Okay.
He tried to collect on it after she died.
Shut up.
Yeah, nope. He tried, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?
No.
This man is an idiot.
No.
This man is an idiot." Wait, after the body was discovered. No, that was one of the lines. He tried to collect the insurance policy after the body was discovered.
Was that his first call?
Yes. Hello, State Farm. Is this Jeff from State Farm or Mutual of Omaha? I don't know who does life insurance. I think State Farm doesn't. I don't know.
They do life insurance, yeah.
So a fellow racer, and the guy's last name was Ferrari, which made me giggle a lot. So the police were like, "Man, call Michael," because like Michael had made comments to him. So Michael told this guy that he wanted to harm Cynthia, and he wanted to know if like anybody knew somebody they could hire to like get the job done.
Wow.
Don't say. First of all, people, please don't murder. I feel like I should not have to give that information. Please don't murder. Also, don't say shit like that out loud to other people. It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work.
I mean, not if you want to stay out of jail.
No. So it actually like nothing happened for about 5 years until Scott Newman, who was Marion County prosecutor, actually now is at the AG's office.
Yeah.
I used to work with Scott. He was like, "Let's go. Let's move this case forward." So they arrested Michael at a BMW dealership in Georgia.
Nice.
And the alibi friend was arrested, and they were like, "Look, bro,
we know you're full of shit.
Shit's about to go down. Like,
you want the better deal?
Exactly.
Start talking."
He flipped.
Oh, he probably flipped so fast.
He was like, "Just kidding. All lies.
I didn't kill no one. I want no part of this."
He was like, "Guess what? Michael had talked about killing her all the time. He was in Milwaukee. He drove to Indy that day, killed her, and drove back to Milwaukee." Which, like,
damn.
How fast was he going?
I mean, what is that, like 4.5 hours?
Yeah, about 5.
Yeah.
But still, like,
I mean, it's a full day of driving.
It's a full day. Well, and a full night, because she didn't disappear until after 9:30.
Yeah. And the decapitating. I mean, he must have slept so sound that night.
Or morning.
Yeah.
Apparently, he actually asked the friend if he wanted to see her, indicating that she was in the truck, and the friend was basically like, "No, thank you."
Wow.
Like, don't murder. Don't say shit.
Wow.
Stop talking.
Would you like to see her? That means he was like proud of his work. Like
he was like
a cat that kills a mouse and leaves it at the door. Look what I did.
"Hello, I have brought some. Would you like to see it?" "No, thank you."
"No, thank you."
No.
Wow.
Obviously, he was found guilty in Marion County.
Yeah.
Like, although he did, so he got a prison sentence of 60 years for murder. He's serving it in Plainfield. Release of 2023. So that's like good behavior and all of that stuff that they do for.
Wow.
Whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's good behavior, you get so much off. Anyway,
I'm surprised Indiana would let him out that soon, though.
Well, that's the earliest release date. Like, he still has to petition for release.
Sure.
Everything else.
And then they have to vote on whether.
Yeah.
Which, it's like, did he show remorse? Does he have remorse now? Although I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. would you like to see her? I'd be like, no, you get to stay for your whole time.
Well, and so the theory that the main prosecutor put is he's like, because his theory is like the head, like Michael had
Where is
the.
the head?
Oh no, we don't know where the head is. The head has never been found.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that tucked away as a
Yeah,
trophy.
that's like the whole thing was like they never found the head. The prosecutor firmly believes that Michael like drove around with the head in the car for a while. Like I don't know.
He's got it somewhere.
The head is
If he
yes.
gets released, I bet that's the first place he goes.
I'd just tail his ass. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where the body? Where the head? Where the head? Yeah. So aside from the defense of I didn't do it, naturally,
It wasn't me.
it wasn't me. The shaggy defense. He also claimed that the police didn't do their due diligence because he was like, oh, he actually appealed this to the state Supreme Court. So I was like, bullshit. Print. He said well, there was an informant that Speedway police had who was her former boyfriend and was like super abusive, but they wouldn't like bring him in. And basically, the Supreme Court was like, no, that's wrong.
Nope.
100% wrong.
Not a thing.
And then he was like, the FBI failed to include the notes they took interviewing Michael's new girlfriend, who was like, no, he was with me the whole time.
So you have two alibis.
Yeah, so there's two alibis?
So do you not realize that having two people say that you were with them negates both?
Both, yeah. And then the court was
Okay.
like, yeah, no, that's your girlfriend. Like, she's going to say whatever she needs to say. Like,
So that she keeps her head.
Yeah, she ain't got no credibility. And even if, like, she did, like, it's not, like, at the end of the day, they're like, that wasn't a trial error. Like, so no. Yeah, so the Supreme Court upheld her court decision. And as I have written down, never found her head. In fact, that was, like, the prosecutor's one question is, like, where's her head? Because, like, that's a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm like for closure for the family.
Yeah, like, you want to give the family closure. Like, also, it's just fucking weird and creepy. And I mean, if ghosts are born from like straight tragedy and like horrific circumstances, like this could be a ghosty.
Yeah.
This could be a ghosty.
So like, who found her body? Was she like buried at all, or just like left?
Just
there?
like left there under like
Like
so it
some
was a
brush or whatever?
field and just some brush, and so the police, I think, actually because they know it's a well known like body dump. Like sometimes they'll just search it,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh,
Get out the cadaver dogs and
body. I bet that's where the cadaver dogs, like, they train them every now and then. Like, let's take them to the field.
take them to the body field. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Fascinating.
Yeah, as soon as they were like, yeah, he was in Milwaukee, I was like, let me zoom out on Google Earth. Yep. You go right.
Yep. Go right through that county.
Go right through that county. Having driven 65 multiple times.
Many times.
To Wisconsin, I might add.
Yeah. Through Milwaukee.
Through Milwaukee, I was like, oh, okay, it's the Road America
right there.
journey.
Yeah.
We're making Road America journeys.
Oh, that's pretty messed up.
It's pretty messed up.
The head part is the
swoof. And I didn't know about the head
and all
part.
over a job. He thought that she got him fired, which she probably didn't even do.
She probably did not.
I
It
mean,
sounds like
his
he was an
nickname
ass.
was Krabby. He was already searching for people to kill her, and then he did it himself and was like, "Would you like to see her?" He sounds like a great guy. I can't imagine why he'd
100%.
lose a job.
Winner.
Can't imagine that he was difficult to work with in any
No,
way. That maybe he
no.
would
I'm
be
sure he was a
fired
peach.
of his own volition.
I'm sure Krabby was actually one of those like nicknames that like, you know, you give fat people tiny, things like that. Yeah, no, that's Krabby, but he's a peach. Don't worry.
Yeah.
hmm
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Mm.
Tell you what, my sister calls me Krabby Abby. It is not tongue in cheek.
No.
She means it.
Absolutely.
The next level is Stabby Abby.
Yeah. And then words we can't say on the podcast.
Yes.
Ever.
But
So there you go, guys. There's the spookies.
there it is.
Have a safe Halloween. But we gotta white flag it.
We do have to white flag it. So my white flag is my secret trip. I went to Pennsylvania over the weekend and got to see the paint tour, got to see Jackson from Ajax Racing race, and I had a great time. So thanks to everybody that I saw out there. It was a great weekend. Yeah, just couldn't have been better weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain Sunday morning, and it was like a monsoon, but then it was beautiful and like 72
perfect.
and sunny. And yeah, it was nice every day. I got to ride a horse.
That's true.
Got to go to a German restaurant. Got to go to a Greek place that was delicious and also sponsors Ajax Racing, which actually, so Gus, this is for you. Yorgos in Lancaster, Pennsylvania is delicious. And so if you're ever in Lancaster, please go to Yorgos. They support Ajax Racing. Spanakopita, perfection. Perfection. Let me just tell you, I got a Bloody Mary. They asked if I wanted it spicy, and I was like, absolutely.
You're like, yes.
And the bartender pulls out a jar of horseradish. It
Yes.
wasn't, I'm just going to throw some Tabasco and some black pepper in this. No, she spooned horseradish into
Oof.
my Bloody Mary.
Oof.
Mm, a
That's a
place
good
that
heat.
can do a real spicy Bloody Mary and Greek food. I was like, I'm coming here every time I'm in town.
It's perfect.
It was amazing. So,
Ooh,
yeah,
horseradish.
great food all weekend long. But yeah, great
Awesome.
friends, good times. So, yeah, it was a wonderful way to spend my birthday. So, that is my white flag.
Perfect.
What about you?
Um, Chick Helliger has some words for Connor. Now, if most of you know, there was a shitty fight during the NASCAR race. That's not a fight. It was just two women getting mad at each other at a shopping center. Okay, let me be real clear. They were
Yeah,
fighting over a parking spot at Macy's.
yeah.
Like, okay, but
Like some
Connor
sheets that were on sale at
Connor was
Kohl's.
tweeting like it would be when it kind of just saying like, man, what do you guys think it would be like if IndyCar drivers fought? To which, as I was dropping my dog off this morning, my father goes, "Does Connor not know about AJ Foyt?" And I was like, apparently he does not. And then I said, if you would like to lose yourself, go on YouTube and just put in IndyCar fight. And that's my white flag. Connor Chick-Hilliker says that you do not know your history.
Well, I think he just made more current, but
But we've had fights current too.
we have. We have.
That's what I was like, up to like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
There are still
it's,
fights.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for one. Like,
been
I'm.
brewing.
There was a moment I thought Chuck Harvey was going to come out swinging at RHR.
No
I
shit.
was like, oh God.
Dude, I thought we were going to see Graham and Seabass throw blows at the damn banquet.
I know. Like, it's gotten close a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my white flag.
All right. Well, happy Halloween. Thanks for listening.
Bye.